From animals on land all the way to creatures found deep in the ocean, we count down 10 of the most bizarre birth mutations found in animals. Number 10. Henry the Hexapus. Henry, an octopus at Blackpool Sea Life, a British aquarium, has 6 tentacles. He was caught off the east coast of Wales and was transferred to a local zoo, where he was picked up along with 7 other octopuses by Blackpool Sea Life. His mutation was only discovered when he attached himself to his glass tank in the aquarium. Octopuses are capable of regrowing their tentacles if they ever get cut off, but Henry did not have any space in between his tentacles to allow more to regrow, so the possibility of his tentacles having been cut off has been ruled out. Number 9. Octogoat, the 8-legged goat. When Zoran Parperic, a farmer in Croatia, saw one of the newborns his goat Sarka had given birth to, he had to call a neighbor to help confirm that he was not going crazy with what he seen. The goat had 8 legs and both male and female organs. Local veterinarians believe that the goat, named Octogoat, absorbed its undeveloped twin while still in the womb. Octogoat was born with 2 other kids which were normal. Its mother, which Zoran had owned for 4 years, had also given birth to normal triplets on 4 different occasions. Even with its 8 legs, Octogoat did not have the strength to stand and could not walk. Number 8. Faith, the 2-legged dog. At birth, Faith suffered from a brain defect which did not allow for the full development of her front legs. She could not walk, and had been rejected by her mother, a homeless dog, which had tried to kill her. She was found by 17-year-old Reuben Stringfellow, who gave her to his mother. Her 2 front legs later began to weaken and had to be amputated. Number 7. Wee, the 2-headed albino rat snake. Black rat snakes are usually all black, except for their chins, which are white. But one black rat snake called Wee is not black, it's actually an albino. It also has 2 heads and both male and female organs. Wee was purchased by the World Aquarium in St. Louis from its owner for $15,000 when it was just a few weeks old, back in 1999. Wee was visited by more than 1 million people over the years before its death at the age of 8. Number 6. Froggy, the 3-headed frog. While mutant frogs are not totally unheard of, one with 3 heads is still incredibly rare. A mutant frog with 3 heads and 6 legs was found in the Garden of Green Umbrella Nursery in the UK in 2004. The discovery was made by a student who had just been dropped at the nursery on a Thursday morning. The students at the nursery initially thought it was 3 frogs cuddling with each other, but they were surprised to find that it was just 1 frog. Number 5. Squittens. Squittens, from the words squirrel and kitten, were once thought to be a product of a squirrel and a cat. This is because they have short front paws and usually have to stand on their hind legs like squirrels. In reality, they are cats who are affected by a mutation called radial hypoplasia, or better known as RH, which stops their front paws from becoming fully developed. In mild cases of RH, the cats still make use of the front paws to hop like rabbits. In moderate cases, they hunt with their hind legs and may even use their tail to balance, just like kangaroos. In severe cases of RH, they move entirely with their hind legs and look like squirrels when standing upright. They are also sometimes called dinosaur cats or kangaroo cats. Number 4. Rudy, the 2-headed pig. A pig called Rudy has 2 heads, 2 snouts, 2 ears, and 3 eyes. The middle eye, which is where the 2 heads meet, is blind. It was purchased from its owner for $5,000 by animal rescue group Pigs Without Partners, who renamed it Ditto. Only one of Ditto's snouts were functional, and it had to wear a little helmet in case it fell over. Number 3. Kenny the White Tiger. Kenny was a white tiger who was rescued along with his brother Willie, a normal, orange-coated tiger by Turpentine Creek Wildlife Reserve in Arkansas in 2000. Kenny was mentally disabled and had a deformed face which prevented him from shutting his mouth properly. Willie, on the other hand, was cross-eyed. Kenny's and Willie's parents are siblings who were made to mate by a breeder who hoped to get a white tiger. The breeder later gave up on the 2 brothers after he encountered difficulty selling them due to their deformities. Number 2. Polydactyl cats. Polydactylism is when an animal has more than the normal number of toes. It is most common in cats, which normally have 5 toes in each of their front paws and 4 at the back. Polydactyl cats, however, have more than that. Jake, a male tabby cat from Canada, is recognized as the cat with the most toes. He has a whopping 28 toes, 7 on each foot. Polydactylism, which means many-fingered, is more common among cats in England, Wales, eastern US, and Canada than anywhere else in the world. They were popular by famed writer Ernest Hemingway and are sometimes called Hemingway cats. They are also sometimes called snowshoe paws or pancake feet because the extra toes make them appear to have big feet. Number 1. Frank and Louie, the two-faced cat. Frank and Louie is the name of a cat with 1 head, 2 faces, and 3 eyes. Their mutation is called craniofacial duplication, a very rare type of mutation that causes an animal or human being to have 2 faces on 1 head. Cats affected with this mutation are often called Janus cats, after Janus, the Roman god of transitions, gates, and doorways, who's depicted as having 2 faces. The craniofacial duplication has often been recorded in cats. Most do not live past a couple of days. Frank and Louie, however, turned 12 years old on September 8, 2011, earning them a place in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's oldest Janus cats.